Hi guys and welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing a look using makeup that I haven't used in a while. Just things that have been in my drawer collecting dust, and I just thought I'd do a full look of all the different things that I haven't been using and just see what I think of it and see whether I'd still use it. There's some things that I probably won't be using, which you'll probably see later on in the video, and some things that I kind of fell back in love with. So here's a look that I created. It's very orange, it's very bright, and it's kind of not me, but I mean, it's different, it's pretty. I do want to address my hair, so I'm currently like 2 weeks into using the Curly Girl method, and this is currently 3-day hair, so it's kind of not the prettiest. It's really separated, but you gotta stick with the process. So I'm looking forward to seeing some results using this method and seeing my hair just to be a bit more healthy and natural. So I hope you guys keep on watching, and thank you for visiting. The first product I'm going to start off with is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in the Reduce Redness. I was out in the sun a bit today and I'm a little bit more flushed than what I'd like to be, and I think it's going to be a bit difficult for my foundation to cover this up. On top of that, the foundation that I'm using is in quite a few shades lighter, and I find that when it's a lighter foundation it doesn't cover up as much redness as what, say, a tan foundation would do. So I'm going to take a little teeny precise amount and just kind of pop it all over my T-zone. And with whatever's left, just massage into my cheeks and around the outside. So for the foundation that I've not used in a while, it was kind of a toss-up between three. It was the Rimmel Wake Me Up, which I'm not even sure is sold anymore. I think they repackaged that one. The Estee Lauder Double Wear and the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. But I decided to go with my Studio Fix Fluid because I've honestly not worn this in so long. And what I mean by the shade is so white, like I don't know if you can tell, but it's so light. It's in the shade NW10, and this is probably my third bottle of this. And I used to be NW20, so I don't know what convinced me to buy NW10, but I just haven't worn this in so long. And I think it's just because of the colour, like the shade it's just not me. So I've not used such a thick foundation in quite some time. My go-to recently has been the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I really like that one. To play it with my hands, it's kind of like a tinted moisturiser kind of feeling. Or if I'm wanting more coverage, I've been going in with the CYO Life Proof. Again, I'm not sure if they sold that one. I heard that it's discontinued now, which is a shame if it is, because it is a beautiful foundation. Like, that foundation just tops any of those. I'm not sure how we're looking on camera on the colour scheme, but we are looking a little pale. I've also never really applied this foundation with a brush. Always been a beauty blender, so I'm not quite sure how I'm liking the finish of it with a brush. It's a little bit more drier. In fact, let's see if... Okay, I think that's a bit better. It's definitely a sight to see. So looking at this foundation, I actually really love the finish of it. It's a little bit dry on my forehead and my nose, where the standard is, but I find that all foundations look like that, and then throughout the day when my natural oils come through, it all looks good. The Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C3. I'm gonna pop it over my eyes and hopefully get rid of these kind of red eyes. It's just such a great concealer for the price. Like, it's like less than £5 or something, and it really does such a good job. It's kind of looking okay. I think I can get away with it. Yeah, I think that's fine. So for powder, I'm going to take the Studio Fix powder in NW18. You'll notice that quite a few products are MAC. I used to be so into MAC, just like everybody else on YouTube probably, and I don't know, they was kind of like the OGs of the kind of beauty world I found on YouTube, and recently there's been just so many other brands come through that kind of just try new stuff and put these to the back. But I've really gone through this powder, and I really love the look of this powder. It really mattifies everything down, so just be careful and use a light hand. But I find it makes everything look so smooth. It is also a full coverage powder, so it just adds a bit more coverage should you need it. So for setting spray, I'm going to use the Urban Decay De-Slick. This is kind of standard and a cult favourite, but I just haven't used it in so long. I've kind of been using the Catrice ones at the moment, and I've really been loving them, and they're super cheap. So try this out again. Again, this is the oil control. So this is the thing that I noticed that a few years back I used to be dead set on getting everything that was oil controlled. Matte foundations, oil control setting sprays, mattifying powders, but I don't have oily skin. I have quite dry skin, so I think it's in the past couple of years that I've come to really find out that these formulas just don't work for me, and I just need to stop trying and find some really hydrating formulas that look good on my skin. So couple splits of that, hopefully get that foundation to a settle in a bit more. Oh yeah, that has done the trick. I just wish that was a luminizing setting spray, because I think that would have just pulled the look together. The next product I'm going to try on, I probably should have done this before powder, but ew. Here's my Chanel Tan de Chanel Bronze Universal, and I'm going to use it with the Tati Beauty Blender. I've not tried these two together before. I can't say I've tried this in so long, but anyhow, in for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, I think I picked up way too much. So this is actually just pulling off my foundation. So I've just kind of fixed my base again. As you saw, I tried using the Chanel Tan de Chanel, whatever it's called, with the Tati sponge. It just did not work out. It just was not good. So it pulled my foundation up and just left me with my skin showing through, which is not the look I'm going for. So I've kind of gone back over with the foundation and just tried to calm that down a bit. And then I'll try and play with that off camera and see whether that was the foundation or the sponge or the product. Who knows. So for dry bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Hoola bronzer. I'm intimidated because it is very dark, and I am currently very, very light. How many times am I going to say that in this video? So I'm going to be using the MAC Fluid Line Gel Brow Cream. So they're not even, and they probably never will be, but I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Brow Drama in the shade Medium Brown. I remember why I don't use that, and that's because the brush is so, like, it is so thick for a brow. I find that I get it everywhere and I have to clean up quite a bit. So I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Lasting Finish pencil in the shade Spice Nude. I haven't actually used this one yet, so this is not one of the products that I forgot about. Lip pencils aren't something that I haven't used in a while. They're all relatively new to me. I only kind of started dabbling into them recently. So I had a quick break for a pulled pork bap, and I've kind of got it back around. And the lipstick I'm going to go with is Maximum Orange, and I had the hardest time picking this because it could have literally been any of my bullet lipsticks, because I've not worn any bullet lipstick in quite a while apart from the Charlotte Tilbury ones. My go-to recently has definitely been my Charlotte Tilbury or a Jeffree Star liquid lips. My MAC ones have definitely been kind of pushed out to the side, but I thought to go with the shade Morange, because when do you ever wear an orange lipstick? So there's two eyeshadow palettes I immediately thought of when I wanted to do this kind of look. It was the Urban Decay Naked or the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette. And when I saw the lipstick I wanted to use, I immediately knew I wanted to use the Jaclyn Hill palette. The Morphe one just didn't kind of do it for me. Sorry, the Urban Decay one just didn't kind of pull through for me, although I haven't used that palette in years. I don't think anybody's used the Naked palette in years. So this is the palette that I'm going to go and work with today. Every time I see this palette, I just think it's just stunning. It's quite a neutral shade, quite a neutral look today. So let's take the colour Silk Cream and Buddha. I'm just using this Wet n Wild fluffy brush. These are like £3 or something from Beauty Bay, and they're really good brushes. Oh, nice first. So my camera cut out without me realising, so I don't know where I got to. But all I had done was blended the shades Silk Creme, Buddha and Buns just into my lid and onto my outer corner, and then I'm going to go in with the shade Obsessed just on my lid, so good for my mirror, and I'm just going to use my finger for that. This palette, by the way, is so good. There's nothing I don't love about it. Going with the second shade that I used, Buddha. Run that under my eye. Look through. I'm just using the Morphe E17 brush for this. Kind of like a dense, kind of pointy brush. Kind of smoke that out a bit, and then maybe it's going a little bit darker shade just on the kind of outer corner. So I did pick out some eyeliner to go with the look, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I think this lip speaks for itself. You just need anything too heavy on the top. So I'm just going to apply some mascara and I'll be right back. I'm using the Pardell Ecstatic. I think it's supposed to be a dupe of the Better Than Sex mascara, which is my ultimate favourite still. And obviously I don't have any mascaras that I haven't used in a while because they get thrown. And so I think that is the look for today. It's something I've not worn in quite a while. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!